Welcome to the channel. The New South Wales 2025 All Holden Day was very wet. It did run, so I've got photos from the actual event, and I've created a compilation for a Virtual All Holden Day from previous videos. Coupe, beautiful color combination. This interior, I have to say, is probably my favorite combination. Unbelievable. It's immaculate. Great job to whoever owns this. Stunning car. Holden Kingswood there for the Tirana. Here we have a VY Monaro, HQ Monaro, got a WK Grange, VESS, VFSS, got a very nice looking VK, a VF GTSR in red, and here's the kind of car that our parents took to the shopping centre. Very standard VK, got a nice EH there, 5000. An SV Racing green, partial leather trim, an immaculate EJ Holden, a VF Ute, a red VL. Right in the middle you've got a VK. Check out the tubs on this thing, look massive, very tidy car. It's sandwiched in the middle between two VLs. You've got a VL SS Group A HDT. Got the nice VC Brock here in white, VK, fully loaded in there too, top car. But guys, let's kick off the walk around with this HZ GTS, sitting proudly beside its older sister, the HQ GTS. I think the HQ lines are just beautiful. This is the back of the HZ GTS. The boot was actually off a HQ because to run this spoiler they needed to run the HQ boot instead of the HZ. Let's take a little sneak peek inside. Standard looking interior, but it's been retrimmed and it features a VNSS center fabric. Up the front, you've got the old faithful carburetted V8 5 litre. The HJ GDS in green. The HJ coupes retain the HQ rear end styling, but got the new front of the HJ. Very nice in green as well. Here we've got a very limited edition HSV coupe. Never officially badged as a Monaro. This is a VZ edition, a signature series. It's one of the last ones made. Very, very tidy. I really like the wheels on these as well. Something very different. And the rear end, I've always loved the coupes as soon as they were released in 2001. A CV8Z, the last VZ Monaro by Holden, a VUSS Ute, a VE HSV Maloo, E2 or E3. Interesting stripes on the VU. Here we've got a super rare VP Club Sport in white. And here you've got a WB panel van, which is truly the last real Holden panel van we ever had. This is a Grandpa spec LC Tirana with your sheepskin seat covers and all. Really well looked after. You've got a GTR. I like the taillight treatment on the LC. We've got an LH SLR 6-cylinder. There's heaps of LHs here. This is an SLR 5000. Love the interior on it. Really, really nice. Pops in red. Another LH SLR 5000. Alright, let's check out the LX. The LX Tirana, when it was released in a coupe, which made the famous A9X. Peter Brock raced these things. These are nice colours. A lot of green ones today. Very tidy motor there and engine bay. 56. Next to an FB. I really like the stuff that's in the boot in this. There's a lot of memorabilia. Let's take a little look inside. Very original looking interior. I like the colour combination here. This would be a great car to have. Here we have an FC and an FE. Got a VNSS with a side mounted supercharger. This thing would haul. The rear of the VN looks pretty tough, and so does the VP. Let's check out the side profile with his Group A spoiler. Looks great with all these other cars here. This one for a number of years. Recently had a respray. You might have seen it on the channel. This is pretty much the first time that I've displayed it. That's one of the original advertisements. And this is one of the magazine articles on release. 80 built of these LE wagons. I'm fortunate enough to own 2 of these. And I've done a little retro display for the beach. Some old chairs. Retro esky. To finish off the theme, I've got a surfboard mounted on the roof racks. The interior of these was pretty unique, and it did feature the SV seats that started out in the VL Walkinshaw. The SV airbox. Everything else you'd expect, I guess, in the engine. The 5 litre, 180 kilowatts, was able to get 6.9 to 100 back in its time, which was relatively quick. Probably the quickest wagon until the LS1 wagon arrived, the VT. If you're looking for a trusted paintless dent removal specialist, there's only one person I trust. He's worked on many of my other cars over the years. If you're in Sydney, I would definitely recommend you look him up. Dragon does a great job.
Dents are us.
Dents are us, and he is fixing this guard. Thanks, mate.
Body up. Pleasure.
Cheers, man. This is the finished result. Dragon from Dents Are Us did a fantastic job. He's got over 30 years experience in the business. He's in Sydney. He even did the back door for me. This is the before shot. This is his card. Please look him up. He's great, and I highly recommend him. Let's take a quick look at the motor. 215i. If you're enjoying the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. This is the HD Holden. Interior is pretty stock. Presents very original though. Been redone obviously, but it's a very, very clean car. And in the back, got everything we need for my picnic. Setup looks like it's got the Group A running gear. It's at least got the dual throttle body. I'd love that for one of my VNs. Pretty decent condition overall, but that motor with the dual throttle bodies is definitely the highlight. This is an ultra clean VZ Senator. Looks like it's got the tan leather in mint condition. The bobtail spoiler on these things always sets it off. Nice black VFSS and a white VF Clubby. What's better than one GTSR? 2 of them. That's what we've got here today. This one here is extremely low kilometers. You've got your yellow seats, race inspired rear wing, and if you check out the parcel shelf, there's heaps of hats in there, HSV caps. Both of these are beautiful cars and they're worth quite a bit and very sought after, only 85 made. I've got a full video in one of my HSV brochure series for the VS GTSR. If you're interested in these type of cars, I recommend you check that out. A really nice Tirana LJ. It's an iconic colour. It did come out like this. The seats look like they're pretty original, but it looks the part, this thing. Got heaps more Tiranas here, LHs and LXs. More standard looking ones, not all SLRs. This is the HB Tirana. It was the first one released in 1967. And down the end here you've got LC and LJ Tiranas. Rear of the LH and the LX. Let's have a look inside this one. Very factory looking interior. Very familiar steering wheel that was shared with Kingswood. Some more hot Tiranas here. You've got tribute race cars, VN, Rocky, and the VP. They both look great, but I think the front of the VP in the race form just looks a little bit tougher than the VN. Yes, Ute, VH Brocky, a VK SL. Saw this one driving earlier. Pretty tidy. Bonnet scoop on these VHs is really nice. Let's have a look at some more Brocks. This is the VC Brock in black, Tuxedo black, VK Brocky, another VC. I don't know, I think I like the black, but they're a nightmare to keep clean, black cars. That's the problem with these. It's a very, very tidy car, this one. Pretty much all of them are. VK. And the Firethorn Red VC. It's a nice colour as well. VH Brocky, VK, and then the third colour for the VC, white, which also looks quite nice. Be hard to choose one, wouldn't it? Got an EH panel van here. Next to it, a very tidy HR. The wheel trims, really good condition. And it's got the wheel arch extension there, which is very unique. Take a little look inside. Very nice interior. Original steering wheel, a nice rear end. This is an EJ Ute. It's got VNSS mag wheels. I wouldn't have thought they'd look good on it, but they really suit the car. Here we've got an EH. Very, very tidy. The interior is immaculate. Looks good in this colour combination. Very nice HQ. You've got a HK Monaro. Very standard looking interior. Love the lights on the HK at the back. This is the rear of the HQ. Big boot. First Commodore, the VB. This is an SLE. A little brochure shot there. Nice blue. First alloy wheels for a Holden is on the VB SLE. Got a HJ. Pretty tidy. An EJ sedan. I like the angle of the boot line there. It's quite a sharp cut in. Pretty unique. I don't know how popular they were when they were new compared to the other models. But it was a Holden, so it would have sold. The front looks very similar to the newer models, the EH. Just the rear end styling that they changed a lot. Early VE HSV. A WL Grange. This here is an ex-pursuit vehicle, VS. They all came with the V8, ABS, IRS, dual airbags, special gauge, their speedo. SS seats, but it didn't have the mat pockets in the back. Reading lights.
Months ago we crossed went past Mission Flat Road. Copy that. Go on a 14. Does that help you at all? Mission Flat Road.
Australia's love affair with Holdens all began in 1948 with the FX, followed by the FJ that you see here. A VL Calais, it's got the RB30 motor. It's the first unleaded Holden, and this one happens to be a turbo. And I do like the detail of all the Calais from the VK onwards on the rear tail lights. HQ Kingswood with dual exhaust, some nice mag wheels, standard look at interior. It's a VK Calais, it's also a 5 litre. Another HQ, nice colour, the wheels really suit it. EK wagon. Big V8. This is an LX A9X Tirana hatchback. Looks good in white with the black. VS Club Sport, another one in white. This one's got the optional front seats. A VLSL, the RB30 motor. VP Club Sport. We had a white one earlier today. With the twin nostril grille, fog lights, and the SV5000 wheels. This is a VL, looks like a Calais. We've got a VP HSV GDS with a 200 kilowatt motor. They're auto only, 130 of these made. This one's got the optional seats. I've got a full video on a car like this. Check out my playlists. The VR GDS, had it for many years. Fun car to drive, but unfortunately it doesn't get out very much. But I do like to bring it to an event or two every year. So it was good to get it out on the road. These cars basically came in 3 colours: white, Chibuk green, and Diablo red. And there were a few examples of Genesis blue as well. My boot. Since this one's mine, I can open it up, take a bit of footage of the inside. The original mats, new old stock from Holden a few years ago. Hard to get now. Very 90s interior. Something that I really like though, for the car. It's a late model. See how the front seats are smaller than the VK style? They were brought forward seat from the VN. Very nice HX Sandman panel van. It's got an injected 5 litre, which would be really nice in this car. Very drivable. Let's check the back of it out. If you need a nap, this is the place to go. Stock looking HK, standard interior and Venetians. VN Calais. It's a later series. It's got the climate control. And you've got a VN Berliner right next to it. Both are V6s, both in Alpine white. Got a HJ Kingswood. Very tidy condition, Venetians again. Got a bench seat in the front. Immaculate in there. Very nice HK Premier with its original interior. Taillights or tops. Got another HK Monaro. Very patina. Fair bit of rust. And lots of alcohol cans throughout the whole car. This one was definitely getting the crowds today. HZ Kingswood. This one just has the single lights. The other one we had earlier had quad lights. The Gemini. I think this is the only Gemini I've seen here today. Maybe I missed one. It's a nice wagon. Super tidy. Well looked after. Original hubcaps. Not a bad looking little car, to be honest. I like this HR Premier. The colour suits it. The engine bay looks brand new. Got some accessories there. Inside, you've got the bucket seats. Look pretty comfortable. Nice shape as well. Another one there. The rear of the HD Holden, HK Premier, bucket seats, still HK panel van, got a bunch of retro HDT cars here. Blue Mimi retro. Looks pretty good actually in the VF form. A genuine HDT VLSS Group A. Got your shield seats. Nice big rear spoiler on the back. And then you've got your VNSS Group A in Durif Red. This one has extremely low kilometers. Seems to be brand new. And the famous dual throttle bodies at the front. A nice VL Turbo Calais HDT. And another VL. Heaps of VLs here. A few VKs as well. VK in black looks pretty mint. Shield seats. Nice VC HDT Brock. Red VYSS and a HQ 1-tonner ute. WB, this HZ's got the same wheel caps that my grandfather's had. Used to love those caps. Another Statesman. Heaps of Kingswoods over here. VN Club Sport. They're pretty rare. VK Bluey. Tirana Heaven here. VS Statesman. Injected 5 litre. This is a really nice FV, the colour combination really suits it. Grey motor, nice seats, wheel arch extension. The badge work has so much detail, front and back. They must have cost a lot, those badges back in those days. This is a really tidy VK Berliner, which has its original wheel coverings. The interior is in original spec, in brand new condition. This is Holden's last 6-cylinder motor that was actually a Holden motor. This one is the EI, it's injected. Here's a couple of nice EKs. FEs. Very nice colour combination on this FC Holden. Inside it's all dressed up with everything Australian. There's a lot of Australian pride, and rightfully so. Very nice black FJ. It's picture perfect, looks just as good as it does in the video. Well maintained, and it's very hard to maintain black cars. Here we've got a VE SSV, it's a 6 litre, and it's got a mini SSV on the turntable there, which is a nice touch. $1 million baby, the VE. Got an LS1 Statesman here, WH. Heaps of leg room in these. It's an injected 5 litre, but it's in a HQ, not your typical VN to VS. HQ GDS coupe, and it's got a custom interior. Got another GDS here, more stock looking. Tirana, another Tirana. Got a VK Calais, a VL Commodore. That's the side profile of the VK. And then if you compare it to the VL, you can see the little hump on the back. Great update at the end of the line, the early Commodores. The dash is also softening the VL compared to the VK. The front, you can see we've gone from very wedgy to quite a sleek front on the VL. This is a VYS pack. The VYS pack is actually the last Commodore S, apart from the Utes. There was never another sedan turned to an SV6. Got a VP Executive here. It's running VZ wheel caps. It's in red. Got a VL Walkie here. SS Group A. Check that side profile out. Look at that spoiler. The SV seats and your dual throttle body. Got an SV5000. Very nice interior with partial leather. This is mid 90 onwards. Got the climate control, air conditioning, smoky beige interior. SV Racing Green, which was common on these cars. And up front, the 200 kilowatt motor. I think there's 359 of these made. Still a great looking car all these years later. Now this was basically the senator of the day when it comes to luxury. The VS was the final evolution of the VN, from the VN to the VP, VR and VS. This was the end of the line for the Gen 2 Commodores. This is an EH Holden. The rear styling is pretty nice. Got an FJ Holden here. Original wheel trims. That iconic grille. The original FX 48215. The famous twin nostril grille. The FJ. Nice utility. An FX. GTS Monaro, HQ Premier, GTS 4-door with some small custom trim, HQ, huge boot. This is a HT, and over here back to the HSV stand. Got a couple more VKs over here. This is a VK Calais, black and chrome always goes well together, and it's got an injected iron line 5 litre. Be a fun car to drive. Nice VZ here, Ute, SS. Not many in yellow. BC Brock, Firethorn Red. Saw one earlier today. Got the original HDT light covers. This is a VS SS. Doesn't have the Holden badge on the front there, but everything else on it looks very original, obviously apart from the wheels, and it's lowered. The V8 badge, the Series 2, it's got the oval repeater in orange. Shy 5 litre. This is a VP Commodore Executive. It's got ABS, IRS. It's a V8 5 litre, so it's the iron line. At first I thought it was going to be an ex-cop car, BT1, but it's not. This is a VH. Nice wagon, SLX. You can tell by the trim. I've got a VN wagon, and when I look at the back of this, it's substantially smaller. Didn't think it'd be that much smaller, but it's a lot smaller. VS Clubby in white. This is a VY. It's a Series 1 because it's got the Coulson seats. Looks like it's got some serious work. Look at those tubs at the back. It's very fat. This one here is very, very special. Look at the wheels on that. That's massive. Those tubs are huge. This is a VP Commodore S Ute with the optional 5 litre. Very tidy interior. Back in those days, there was no SS Ute, so this is as close as you could get to an SS Ute. You'd have to buy a Maloo if you wanted the premium sports package back in those days. Before we had a black VSSS, now I've got a white one. This is also a Series 2, you can tell by the center fabric. This one has the optional power windows. It's got some work done to it. You can see it's in great condition. Very well looked after. Here we've got a black VFSS, one of the last ones, 6.2 litre. Here we've got two V2 Monaros, CV8 on the left, and on the right you've got its little sister, the supercharged V6. Here we've got a GTS Coupe, never officially a Monaro, and another Coupe 4, and I've never seen one in this colour. So it's good to see that there's two here today. All the VLs here. You've got your Executive and the Calais. It's amazing how different they do look. Holden did do a good job at differentiating the model range. Thank you for watching. It's a shame it was so wet this year. I'll catch you on the next video.